Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is StephanieNicoleH. I promised you an Easter wreath tutorial, so here it is. If you want all the details, keep watching. So here are the Dollar Tree items that I purchased for this project. So a hot glue gun, that was actually from Walmart, glue sticks, floral wire, string, plastic eggs, pastel mesh rolls. I have 6 of them. Also, little carrots, an Easter sign, a circle wired wreath, and also a small stuffed bunny. Also here is burlap and burlap bunnies, but I did not use those for this project. First step is to cut the tag off of the circle wired wreath. And now I'm going to take my floral wire and cut off about 4 inches or so. So as you can see, I have 6 rolls of the pastel mesh fabric. So I just started by unrolling just a little bit one color. So I'm going to start with pink. There are 4 wires on this wreath. So I am going to start with the second closest one to the middle. And I'm going to put my fabric around that wire and fold it up so that the ends meet together. Now with a piece of floral wire that I cut off, I'm going to thread that through the fabric about 1 inch or so from the end of the fabric. And now I'm going to secure the floral wire to the wreath by threading it under the divider wire on the wreath and then back up and twisting it closed. I hope that makes sense, but you can see what I'm doing here. And now I'm just going to clip the ends of the floral wire since it's already secured. So now with the floral mesh, I'm just going to hold on to the end with my right hand, take about 1 inch and slide over, 1 inch, slide over, 1 inch, slide over. So I'm just bunching the fabric together, making sure that the ends are together at the top, taking 1 inch and sliding over. And I'm going to continue the same process until I finish using this entire roll of mesh. So again, pinching, sliding over, pinching, sliding over, making sure that the tops of the ends meet together, 1 inch, sliding over, 1 inch, sliding over. Since this wired wreath is divided into 6 sections, that's why I got 6 rolls of the pastel mesh. So I'm going to alternate colors. I'm going to start with pink, then move over to blue, and then purple, and then do it again, pink, blue, and purple. This part can be kind of tricky, but just be patient and you'll get the hang of it. Now I'm going to continue on bunching this fabric until I have completed the entire roll. So keep watching. So now that I'm done bunching the fabric, I'm going to take another piece of the floral wire, again about 4 inches, cut that off, and I'm going to thread it through the end of the fabric about 1 inch from the end. And again, I'm going to tuck it under that divider wire and then bring it back up and twist it closed to secure it. And once it's secured, I'm going to clip off the ends. So now I can fluff out my fabric. So I'm just taking each side of the fabric and pulling it apart so that the middle wire that it's wrapped around is exposed and you can see it. And then I'm just going to twist and pinch that fabric together so that you can no longer see the wire. Perfect. So now it's time to move on to the blue color. So I already have the blue fabric wrapped around the wire on the wreath, just like I did the pink. And so again, I'm taking a piece of floral wire, threading that through the end of the fabric, about 1 inch from the end, and then threading it under the wired wreath and then back up and twisting it closed right next to the pink fabric and then clipping off the ends. So now I'm going to hold the end of the blue fabric with my right hand and again, pinch and slide the fabric over. So pinch and slide, bunching this fabric just like I did the pink one. So pinching and sliding, 1 inch, and slide, an inch and slide, an inch and slide over. So I'm going to continue this process until I have finished using the entire roll of the fabric, and then I will secure the ends with a piece of floral wire just like I did the pink one, and then I'm going to move over to the purple color. I will say that the mesh is kind of messy. These little white speckles all over, some of them do come off as you're working. So here I'm just working on the purple color. So again, pinching, sliding over, pinching, sliding over, pinching, sliding over, using the entire roll. And then at the end, I will secure it with floral wire. So I'm going to continue on with this project. So after the purple, I'm going to continue to pink and then blue and then purple again. So now I have all of my colors on my wreath, so now it's time to fluff out. So I'm just pulling apart the fabric on each side so that that middle wire is exposed, and then pinching and twisting so that you can no longer see the wire in the middle. So just fluffing out the fabric. And I'm going to continue this process all the way around. And here it is, all done. So now it's time to decorate. So I pulled off the Happy Easter sign as well as the truck from the yard sign, which was fairly easy to do. So now I'm just putting some hot glue on the back of the Happy Easter sign and putting that across the top and pressing it down and holding it so that it's secure. And now I'm doing the same with the truck. So I'm just taking my hot glue gun, putting some glue on the back of the truck and pressing that down on the wreath. I kind of wanted it slanted down, so that's why it's not even with the Happy Easter sign. And make sure to press and hold down on the signs so that it adheres to the mesh. And now I'm going to take these little speckled eggs and I'm actually going to put the hot glue directly on the mesh and then put the egg on top of it and hold down so that it's secure. I was a little scared to put the hot glue directly on the egg. I didn't want it to melt the plastic. So I'm just going to continue on putting on my eggs and then I'm going to move over to my carrots. Now with the carrots, I was able to put the hot glue directly on the carrot since it is fabric. And again, make sure to press and hold down for a few seconds just so that everything adheres to the mesh. I decided to use one more egg, so I'm just putting this one right at the top. With the decorations, this is your chance to have fun, so you can put it on however you like. And here comes my favorite part, putting the Easter bunny in his truck. So I'm just turning my wreath over and placing the bunny how I want. I wanted his arm to come out the side of the truck. And so now I'm just taking my hot glue gun and gluing him onto the back of the truck. And just make sure that you use enough glue to make this bunny super secure in his truck. The good thing about this project is that it's kid approved. All of the colors and the shapes and this little bunny just makes it extra fun. And be sure to pull off those strings of glue left behind from the hot glue gun. And now I'm going to take my string and cut off maybe 6 inches or so and tie the ends into a knot. And now I'm going to turn the wreath over and put the loop of the string under the wreath and put the knot through the loop and pull to secure. This is going to be the loop where you can hang up your wreath. And that's it, I'm all done. So this project cost me about $11 and only took about an hour to do. And here's my wreath on my door. I'm all ready for Easter. So like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Happy Easter, everyone!